This victims' rights activist believes well-paid current and retired NHL players are being protected by a culture that puts them on a pedestal.
Those young men who were in the 2003 juniors, most of them, probably all but one that I know of, went on to play in the NHL.
The 2003 allegations, made earlier this year by a man who says he saw a video in Halifax nearly 20 years ago.
I recognized two of the players, and both of them went on to have NHL careers.
We're not identifying him because he fears repercussions.
I seen a hockey player of the 2003 World Junior team take a video camera and turn it towards himself and say, "This is going to be a f***ing lamb roast." There was 5 or 6 naked players all masturbating, with one person having sex with a girl on a bed who seemed extremely intoxicated.
Halifax police won't say who they've interviewed. At least 3 players we've heard from say they haven't been contacted.
They're speaking with everyone that they need to in relation to...
He won't say if they've heard from an alleged victim, but adds there's no statute of limitations.
Whether it comes from memory, whether that's evidence.
Hockey Canada's independent third party has hired an investigator to look into the allegations. She hopes this World Juniors tournament will spark memories and that people will come forward.
Those 19-year-old junior hockey players are now in their late 30s, which of course brings a different perspective to things.
Catherine LaRoche says she understands why victims may not want to come forward. She knows exactly what it's like to report allegations of sexual assault involving a major junior hockey player who became an NHL star.
And I had an anxiety attack, and it was like 5 years later, 6 years later.
LaRoche later dropped her allegations, deciding it wasn't part of her healing journey. Her advice to other women?
It must be a lot of pressure, but she shouldn't be driven by that pressure. She should be driven by what speaks to her inside.
Judy Haven hopes the alleged 2003 victim isn't triggered by the coverage of this tournament. Her group has an online petition demanding that some of the profits go towards supporting survivors of sexual assault. Karen Pauls, CBC News, Halifax.